Are you in your 30s and starting to think about your financial future? While your 30s are often seen as the decade to settle into your career and start building wealth, it's also a critical time when many people make financial mistakes that can have long-term consequences. Whether it's neglecting small subscriptions that add up, over-leveraging yourself on real estate, or failing to plan for retirement, these mistakes can derail your financial stability. In 2026, the financial landscape is rapidly changing, and understanding the potential pitfalls is crucial. In this guide, we'll explore the top 8 financial mistakes people make in their 30s and how to avoid them. 1. The subscription snowball neglect. By the time you hit your 30s, micro-SaaS fatigue begins to set in. With so many niche services, from premium AI tools and wellness apps to specialized streaming services, it's easy to overlook the cumulative cost. While individual subscriptions may seem small, usually $10 to $15 a month, they add up quickly. Many people don't realize that the total amount spent on these services often rivals a monthly car payment. What makes this a particularly dangerous financial mistake is that the money spent on these subscriptions is capital that could be better used for investments, such as in an individual savings account, ISA, or a 401k. These small leaks in your budget aren't always immediately noticeable, but over the course of a year or more, they can drain hundreds, even thousands, of dollars from your finances. To avoid this mistake, it's important to conduct regular audits of your subscriptions and be honest with yourself about what you truly use. Set reminders every few months to review your recurring costs and eliminate the ones that don't bring value. 2. Over-leveraging on experience real estate. With the rise of work-from-anywhere opportunities, many people in their 30s are making the mistake of overpaying for properties in trendy digital nomad hubs. The issue here is that these areas are subject to the ebb and flow of trends, and prices can skyrocket during peak demand periods. If the remote work trend shifts, or if local regulations change, you could find yourself stuck with a property that's worth much less than what you paid for. Negative equity, where you owe more than the property is worth, can become a major financial setback. In 2026, it's essential to consider not just the current market hype but the long-term stability of the area you're investing in. Think about job market shifts, potential regulations affecting remote workers, and whether the location will continue to attract workers in the future. It's better to prioritize long-term value over temporary trends when it comes to real estate, especially in a volatile market. 3. Underestimating longevity risk. In 2026, healthcare breakthroughs and advancements in medicine are significantly increasing life expectancy. As a result, people in their 30s often make the critical mistake of planning for a retirement that may only last 20 years. However, with an aging population and the increasing potential for longer lifespans, it's important to plan for a retirement that could last 30 to 40 years. The financial mistake here lies in failing to adjust your safe withdrawal rate to accommodate the possibility of living longer than expected. If you plan for only 20 years of retirement and use a standard withdrawal rate, you could face a massive shortfall in your 70s and 80s. To avoid this, start adjusting your retirement savings now. Consider increasing your savings rate and revisiting your retirement plan every few years to ensure that it accounts for the possibility of living well into your 90s. The earlier you start planning for longevity risk, the better prepared you will be for the future. 4. Holding too much safe cash. In a world where inflation is steadily eroding the value of money, holding too much cash in a low-interest checking account can be a slow-motion disaster. In your 30s, it's common to prioritize an emergency fund or savings buffer, but many people go overboard, holding too much cash in standard savings accounts or checking accounts that offer little to no return. In 2026, there are far better alternatives to holding excess cash in non-interest-bearing accounts. Moving your cash into short-term liquid bonds or high-yield savings accounts, HYSAs, can help protect against inflation while still keeping the funds accessible when you need them. A balanced approach to saving and investing will ensure that you're not missing out on growth opportunities while also having access to funds in case of emergencies. 5. Finfluencer momentum chasing. With the rise of finfluencers, financial influencers, and the rapid pace of social media-driven investing, many people in their 30s are making the mistake of chasing the latest trends. In 2026, these trends often revolve around AI-driven investments, green energy meme stocks, or the latest cryptocurrency pump. The speed at which these trends change, often driven by social algorithms, makes it easy for individuals to get caught up in the momentum and make impulsive investments. This type of high-frequency trading typically leads to buying at the peak of a trend and selling during the dip, which is a surefire way to lose money. The mistake here is allowing emotions and social influence to dictate your investment decisions rather than sticking to a well-thought-out, diversified strategy that's tailored to your long-term goals. In your 30s, it's crucial to focus on proven investment strategies such as low-cost index funds and steady, long-term investments. Avoid chasing fleeting trends and instead build a portfolio that's designed to grow consistently over time. Sticking to your plan and ignoring short-term noise is key to building wealth without unnecessary risk. 6. Neglecting the human capital reskill. Your 30s are arguably your peak earning years. Yet, a common mistake many people make in this decade is to stop investing in their education and skill development. In 2026, technological advancements, especially in areas like AI, automation, and digital transformation, mean that your career may not be as secure as you think if you don't continue to learn and adapt. Failing to invest in new certifications, AI fluency, or other technical skills leaves you vulnerable to displacement by newer technologies or more qualified competitors. The financial risk here is far greater than what you might face from a market crash or a bad investment. The key to securing your future financial stability is by ensuring that your earning potential keeps up with the rapidly changing job market. Invest in courses, certifications, or skills that will make you indispensable in your field. Continuing education ensures that you stay relevant and retain your earning power throughout your 30s and beyond. 7. The sandwich generation silence. Many 30-somethings fail to have the talk with their aging parents about their finances. If your parents haven't planned for long-term care or retirement, you may find yourself financially responsible for their well-being in their later years. This can be a massive financial hit, especially if you've already planned for your own retirement and children's education. The mistake here is neglecting to have the conversation early enough. By ignoring the financial responsibilities that might fall to you, you could face major financial strain as you enter your 40s and beyond. Having an open dialogue about your parents' financial situation, including long-term care needs, can help prevent future surprises and allow you to plan accordingly. Make sure to discuss healthcare, living arrangements, and any other future financial commitments with your parents so you're not left scrambling to find resources in the future. Planning for this sandwich generation scenario early can prevent serious financial setbacks down the line. 8. Prioritizing kids' college over your retirement. With the soaring costs of education in 2026, many parents are making the mistake of draining their retirement accounts to pay for their children's college education. While it's natural to want to give your kids the best education, remember that there are no loans for retirement. If you take money out of your 401k or other retirement accounts to fund college expenses, you risk compromising your own financial future. While it's important to help your children with their education, it's even more important to ensure that you can support yourself in retirement. Overfunding a child's education at the expense of your pension or retirement savings could put you in a position where your children may eventually have to support you. Strike a balance by prioritizing your own long-term financial security and consider alternative funding options for your child's education. There you have it, the top 8 financial mistakes people make in their 30s. From subscription neglect to over-leveraging on real estate, avoiding these pitfalls will help secure your financial future. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more tips on managing your finances and building wealth. Let me know in the comments which financial mistake you plan to avoid in your 30s. I'll see you in the next video.